Peace and blessings, beloved family. Welcome to another amazing episode of Who Naked Up in Here. I am your host, Mr. Witz, along with my gorgeous co-host, the Phenom Gifted. Y'all, please open up your hearts and your mics and welcome each other the way family do.
Hello.
Hey, how you
Hey.
doing? Oh, what's up?
Hey, Fu. Hey,
What's up,
everybody.
bro?
We made it. Barely.
Yeah. Get
You,
you something
you
to
sound
drink.
like you dying. You sick?
Get you something to drink, brother.
No, I'm all good.
That's what's up.
You
There's
better
something
be.
going around, man, like
Now, that's that
real
good cough
bad.
right there. That's the good cough.
Oh,
So,
Nemo.
Yeah, he's right. It's that kind of cough. So nothing to worry about.
So how's everyone? How's y'all week been thus far?
Exhausting.
Yeah,
Mentally.
and I
Exhausting?
think that's what it's been
Mentally.
more
Okay.
mental than physical exhaustion, and it's trending. It's definitely trending. Um, yeah, but that's why we need each other. That's why we have each other to help push through those moments when life's pulling on you.
Hey, sidekick.
Sidekick, what's up, brother? Good to have you. Mm.
Oh, I'm the outlier, baby. I'm doing perfect.
Nah, that's what's up. Yeah, that's what's
That's
up.
awesome.
Mm,
That's
indeed.
what's up. I need some of that
Oh,
perfect.
shit.
Come
Oh, like it's been a tough week. I'm like, not for me. I'd be too blessed to be stressed,
Hey
on with
now,
it.
I
or
love
at least
it.
clowning,
You know,
or
you
at
know what,
least
sidekick?
clowning through it.
Last time I saw you in person, I was like, shocked. Not celebrity shocked. But next time I see you, I'm just gonna fight you on site.
Oh,
No.
next time I see you, it's hands on sight.
Hands on.
Share that energy. I love it. Thank you.
I love y'all so much.
We love you back. You know that, family. Shout
Amen.
out
Oh
to
no.
Dark Fan Blues. Thank you for keeping keeping the room with the melody, the beautiful music. We truly appreciate that. Gifted, my queen, is there anything you'd like to say before we get started?
So glad to see everyone. And as Nemo always say, we made it.
Yes, we made it.
It might have been crooked. It might have been a little chaotic, but we made it and we're here.
Yeah,
Welcome to Who Naked Up in Here
that's what's up.
Wednesdays. Thank you.
That's what's up. So everybody who's joining us and those who will be viewing the playback, this is an open mic. This is a safe space to share. Um, if you find yourself in a sharing mood tonight, there's a reaction button at the bottom of the screen. If you click on that, there's a raise your hand emoji. All hands that are raised will be acknowledged as sharing artists this evening. We allow for each artist to share two pieces. Unless their share is entirely short, then we'll have some leeway, some wiggle room for you to do more than that. Um, yeah. So please, if you're gonna share with us tonight, let's get those hands raised, so we can get us a list going, and we'll come around and snatch you up. All that I ask is that you keep your mics muted while someone is sharing. We have an open chat room that you're allowed to comment as often as possible. Um, we actually influence you to do so. Sometimes sharing, we can be on top of one another, but if we're commenting in the chat, it's always there for us all to view. Um, yeah, and outside of that, when a person finishes sharing their work, you're allowed to unmute yourself and then show homage to the artist as well as the artistry. Hey, Jane, we hear you. I don't know if you want to be muted. Okay, there you go. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome. Um, as always, gifted. I want to offer you the floor first. Would you like to open up tonight's show?
No, I'll yield that right to you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so at this time, let's get the show started. Everyone, please open up your hearts and mics and show some love for myself, Mr. Witz, the poet.
Yeah, Mr. Witch.
Words.
Yeah, let's
Uh-huh.
go.
Yep.
Go for it.
All right. So the first piece is entitled Toxic Male Masculinity. All my life, I've heard all types of how black men ain't shit, as if there's a script written to roll us into a life of niggerdom, and possibly it is, somewhere in the tongue, speaking truth in casted spells, swelling male heads with toxic masculinity. At least all my life, that's what I've been hearing. How black men ain't shit, ain't gonna never be shit, just like our daddies. It's influentially training me to embrace the nature of male toxicity. I guess somewhere there has to be a dog in me, an untrained canine foaming at the mouth over every bitch. I mean, lusting over every female I see. See the toxic male masculinity roaring its ugly head again, showing its ass. I'm a man with no class. They say I get it from my father, the way he chose the streets over being a family guy, a stay at home dad. But who am I to hate? There's a whole world waiting, and blackmail got a list of receipts written already for them. I guess a cash register full of no good deeds, tall tale trails of toxic masculinity, though ever since kids, we've been forced to man up, bed not be crying, suck them tears up. Real men don't have the hormonal gene to cry, daring the audacity to heartache. Our broken atriums have a twist like barbed wire and stab out our chests as defense through our heads. Cause ain't nothing toxic as a wife beater full of chest hairs when it comes to masculine male. Like we're warning you to never ever touch our hearts. You can puncture your own flesh trying to love us hard. You're better off shoveling emotional damage in the air of a black male entity. Do us a favor. Keep us filled with toxic male masculinity. Peace.
Oh, shit, man. Mr. Witz.
All right. Thank you, Jane. I heard you, love.
I would love to follow you with a piece on that.
You know what? Let's do that. Y'all please show some love for Jane's spoken word.
Come on, Jane, let's go.
All right, come on. This is a piece I wrote a long time ago, and this is a piece that comes from my heart. Okay. I'm calling truths on Black Pride. Black Pride is a Black Power movement. Black Pride is a civil rights statement. Black Pride is the Black Lives Matter commitment. Black Pride is a call for human rights so long denied. Time to celebrate Black Pride, because Black folks been vilified, denied their ethnicity, their identity, their ancestry. Black pride exists because Black people have a shared reality, a history of struggle, and the pain of intolerance and hatred based solely on the color of the skin they're in. Black pride is a fight for equality. Since the first slave stepped foot on this land called America, land of the free, I'm calling truths. Time to celebrate Black pride. Peace, y'all. Thank you, Mr. Witz.
No, thank you for that, Jane. Much appreciated. Y'all please open up your mics and show some love.
Jane, yeah.
Ooh.
Because you know, February is Black Pride Month, but for me, every day is Black history, Black pride. Support Black folk. Every day. Peace.
Thank you for that. Blessings. Peace and blessings to you as well. Yeah, that's definitely important that we acknowledge every day that we are living history. So continue to be brave, continue to be bold, continue to be expressive. Jane, I'm gonna come back to you for your second piece, okay?
I'm good, man.
Okay, beautiful. I got you. Yeah. So I'll do my second piece now, get it out, get myself out the way. For you amazing artists. And I'll switch the energy up a little bit. This piece is called The Queen in Her. I see the queen in her, the invisible crown hovering her chakra. I recognize the majesty that holds her smile upright to the stars. Her aura robes her like purple velvet, dragged at her feet in resemblance to the cosmos. But it can be lonely, keeping the throne without a king by her side. I see her. She is soft as a muffin, fresh from the oven, though she plays tough as an overcooked steak. She's soft as butter when she shares in her conversation. I understand her need to be loved more than her words can express. Her spirit calling to be reminded that she is a passionate woman, a goddess deserving of a God to share in the universe with. I see her. She is more fragile than she cares to reveal, more shattered than her broken repairs disclose. And I understand her need to be strong, her will to be confident in her decisions. Life has been yielding in a trust to those who bowed at her feet temporarily, deceptive as a cloud, blocking out the sun. She won't allow herself to be misled again. She guards her realm like the mother of dragons, strong, protective, brilliant in her arbitration, clenching a fist around her scepter in imperial insignia, crown hovering above her chakra. I see the queen in her, the majesty that holds her smile upright to the stars above, robed in her aura like purple velvet, dragged at her feet in resemblance to the cosmos. The universe is present in her four-fronted spirit. And I wonder if she knows how naked she is, walking in her purest truth. Garments never fit her, quite like being who she is now. Coming into herself took some doing, but she has arrived. And I'm proud to say that I can see the queen in her. Peace.
So bad.
All right.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, Witz.
Yeah.
Beautiful piece.
Absolutely.
All right, thank y'all. Thank y'all for the love. Okay, I was looking for my list, but I'm just gonna call them how I see them. Okay.
It's in your text. That was a beautiful piece.
Thank you.
Each line was felt. So thank you for sharing that.
Thank you for receiving it. With that being said, y'all please open up your hearts and your mics and let's welcome our DJ, Mr. Darkman Blues.
Good
Let's
evening.
go, son.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay,
Yay.
you know we're boycotting, right? So that means that I won't be producing any more books through KDP or Amazon in the near future until we actually get them straight. So I am looking for another distributor, most likely Barnes and Nobles. But this poem I'm going to read is from a limited edition book that I'm going to produce myself. It is called A Passionate Prelude. The name of this piece is Dear Future. I know we haven't talked lately. I've been thinking. Every time I have temptation, it's you. Always the same, them questions. Maybe today, maybe not. Wanting to hear what you do, like tomorrow's going to be different. Knowing I will never know until I make it happen. My thoughts tell me if you want this, showing me what it feels like being a future love poem in the making. My next poem, When the Night Comes. She was the life I wanted to live, a third world kind of feel. Seeing love the way I do, matching pieces like the words in this poem flowing together. I could picture her affections being my surrender. It became a moment to romance the night away. The joy of loving her was the real, giving without expectations, temptation playing its role to perfection. It was rocket love, no mind games, just giving in when those nights of hunger whisper your name, loving her nights away. I am complicated passions, the voice behind this pen. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Her affection being my surrender. Yes. Let's go.
That's what's up, my brother. I appreciate that. Appreciate your energy tonight and your share. And again, for opening up the room with the beautiful music tonight. Thank you.
Thank you for allowing me to play the music. I appreciate that.
Yes, it's an honor, and I honestly wish I can record from then because I would keep it in here, but I don't want to have no discrepancies with um loading up the video. But it's cool. But everybody, please, y'all show some love for Darkman Blues one more time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Blues.
Let's go. And thank you for the wonderful vibes.
Yes, what's up? And while y'all mics and hearts are open, let's keep that energy up and show some love to my food dog, Mr. Nemo. So, Mr. Nemo.
Hey, everyone.
Nemo.
Hi, Nemo.
We made it.
We made it.
Just barely. I'm grateful for the fingernails I have left.
Amen. I know
Okay.
that.
This is an old set of poems, but it's very much where my head is at right now. So your words give my mind harpies the purchase they've been waiting for. Landing amongst the details of your concerns, they sneer and taunt and bare their bloody bosoms. Do you ever have a day where you don't want to be awake, but staying in bed means more nightmares? Do you ever get up to find depression waiting in the hallway in all her splendor? Do you ever feel like you're trapped in a glass box and you can't touch anything? Everything is separated from you by a cool, lifeless pain. Do you ever get to the point where you haven't eaten because that would require making a decision, and that's too much to ask right now? Do you ever believe that everyone is upset and disappointed in you? You've used up the last of your friends' goodwill and support, and now you truly are alone. Do you ever sense that your messages aren't getting through, your words wasted, sent into the empty? Do you ever feel sad, and the only reason is that your mood has decided to fuck with you today? Do you ever want to scream? Do you ever need to cry? Do you ever have one of those days? The mind harpies dance and frenzy, waggling their tails, pointing to something pure, to be spoiled and defiled, a place to descend, to perch, to tear the flesh of memory. I'm going to put my heart right here on this table where you can see it, feel it, put your fingers in the holes in it. Why not? Cut it right down the middle. I'll hold the knife, though my hands might shake a little. We can tear it apart together. I'll help. Act now, because I'm gone tomorrow, and I'm taking what's left of this heart when I go. Sometimes they whisper, and sometimes they get right up close. Their spit burns and their breath smells like shame. Tearing tissue with razor talons, they claw at the arteries that feed the part of me where hope still lives. I'm monitoring swarm size, measuring wing shapes, noting markings. Are there fractals in their feathers? I'm analyzing the waveforms of their screeches, looking for consistencies, hoping for patterns, trying to make some sense of their calls. I'm learning to navigate through the tangle of talons, trying to remember that the cuts are only ever skin deep, that I will heal eventually, that even when the sun is blotted out by beating wings, it's still there. Thank you.
Oh, shoot. That was powerful.
That was. Whew.
Lord, Nick. No.
Yes, yes, yes. I tip my crown to you, Mr. Nemo.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so much in there, bro.
I just want to tell you thing as I was listening to your piece, Mr. Nemo. It reminded me of the depression screening that they give me when I go to medical appointments. They give you this depression screening, ask you these various questions, and you're supposed to answer not at all, some days, most of the days, every day. And I feel like I'd rather if that test was those questions that you asked at the beginning of that piece. I think that would be a better depression screening tool.
Mm.
Thank you. I have filled out those forms. I used to know the acronym for those forms, but yeah, the ones that ask you the depression screening. Yeah. Thank you for that feedback.
Yeah, dope. Way to connect. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it'd be these moments that, we lift each other up. We pull each other out of whatever may be trapping us. So yeah, keep sharing. Again, keep being brave. Keep being expressive. Y'all show some love for Nemo soon one more time.
Yeah, Nemo.
Can I just ask Mr. Nemo, one more question?
But of course,
Mr. Nemo, like when you write after you're done with these pieces, do you ever find that you have to just like lay on the floor in the ball and just like cry? Because I mean, you really go deep, man. Really go deep.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. And yes, I do. I cry about these poems sometimes. Yeah. And sometimes while I'm performing,
I feel
because I'm trying to, just trying to get to the center of these poems are a way to communicate something that is so difficult to verbalize.
yeah.
And so yeah, absolutely. There's a whole lot of tears that go into it.
When you said the line about taking your heart and putting it on the table, that wasn't just a line. That wasn't just a line. That was a factual statement.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, thank you.
yeah, I appreciate that question as well. Not to take any light from Nemo, definitely well deserved. Which is the same reason why I shared that first piece that I shared about toxic masculinity. Um, it's hard to be expressive sometimes and just be accepted in that expression without there happen to be shunned upon. Like you said, sometimes as men we have to fucking crawl in a ball and shed those tears in our loneliness. You know what I'm saying? To in order to break free because there's no embrace for us, right? There's no one to accept that we can be broken without what do you call it? I don't want to just say comments, but it's like without being looked at in a certain way, without the judgment calls. So yeah, um, very, very dope that you asked that question. I think it's right on time. And I thank you, Nemo, for being completely honest and expressing it the way you did. Again, that was on point. Yeah, we're gonna keep moving though. Y'all, once again, please open up your hearts and your mics and let's welcome our next artist. It's Mr. Sidekick.
Come on, sidekick.
Sidekick.
Oh,
Yeah.
sidekick.
Come on with the main character energy. Come on.
He's some of the main character energy. I love that. All right, y'all. I got two pieces. I'm so stoked to be with y'all. If I can figure out how to get this camera working. There it is. All right. This is called Terrified Transformers. I want to tell y'all, chronic pain ain't that bad on the bad days. I would kill on death row. Would be so sick at being terminal. I've learned to step into oncoming traffic without flinching, tried to see the point of a bullet, stared down the barrel of my brother's revolver like a kaleidoscope. Impending death is clarity. Drinking sobriety is the days that I look like a mountain but feel like a pebble. It's the normal days I can't stand. The ones that house a switchblade ghost trying to hammer human body that won't, trying to behave human body, trying to behave like a human in a body that won't behave like one. I would rather be a boxer than learn to steps of this dance. I've tried so hard to punch the wind. Imagine pain with knife drawn, shingled, shedding teeth, tobacco stained nails, hammering hard times on my head. A chronic illness is not a single story. She's a library of cracked spines, a librarian hushing the whispers of, but you look fine. You're stronger than you think. You will be okay. I wanted to be brave knight in bar fight. Young, dumb, and full of come get it. I ended up lightweight, heavy hitter, cotton candy high kicks, holding sucker punches. Pain has grown up with me. I remember thinking the diagnosis would change something, but beauty is not the only thing that stays the same under any name. Pain said, whatever I called her, she would always be in the mirror with me, my most loyal pitfall. Backpack straitjacket, tap tightening knee brace, buckling backbone, hold my every prayer intended for another ear, return to sender. Withdraw bare knuckles, toss my hat into the wedding ring. My pain has grown up with me. I have accepted my illness for who she is, with washed clean hands, regretful smile, lace nightgown. The fire of our love all a flicker. My stained glass chin, sipping 1-2 punch, leached onto me. I have become slugfest. I don't know if I can be healed, but I want to be heard. Chronic illness and I are gloves off, squared off, holding hands. It's harder to catch my breath, but we are learning this dance. Boomeranging my voice around rooms while I can, knowing tomorrow might be another pebble day skipped across the water of this life is tough, and so is MS, and so am I, and I am here, and I did not get to choose my body, but my spirit does get to choose the dance, and that is its own victory. Y'all, not every not every day is the bad pain days. Some days I get to garden and play with chickens and bring eggs and flowers into the home for my wife. And when I'm out there digging with this shovel, I'll be rattling around with these thoughts in my head, and I'll be like, in my yard getting it. Sidekick jumping the candlestick. Back in thick. Agricultural Vic Vaughn. I be the picture of a masterpiece. It's quite ludicrous, actually. Y'all, in the middle of my hip hop fantasy, a car goes by. Yo! What it do, Frodo? Y'all ever feel like the skin you're in don't match the spirit? Like when all your interests don't match your epidermis? Because if I'm Frodo, then my hood be the Lord of the Rings. And that man down the block slinging rock is a dwarf selling the habit. Elves keep moving in makes sense since they keep building 2 stories, replacing them treetops, gentrification TikTok. I don't want to be the hero. I want to be Sam, a wise man, but these G's keep tempting me. If I extend my hand, take that power, that very hour, no longer hero or sidekick, Charlotte would see a new Saruman. A white wizard posing as an ally. Cops, Yurakai. I throw stones, then hide hands. I'd be invisible to all unfriendly eyes via white skin and code switching. No one noticed the would-be hippie be the one cutting down legacy trees, burning up dark forests in fentanyl, goblins paying tribute, orcs orchestrating a new world order in the white hand of a sorrowful man on every after-school program. Don't whisper here. Don't tempt me with the title of Frodo. When deep in my heart I cut a part of me off, it means breaking bridges. I will hold my tongue except to scream at the would-be evil. You shall not pass. Cut him off, but not the beard. If war, I will go full Tom, bomb, bang, bang. Here's the deal. 3 blocks away from Jordan Bailey, 1 block away from me is an elementary school with one of the highest illiteracy rates in the country. I'm not Frodo, y'all. I just kind of look like him. My spirit don't fit my skin. Our hero is in that school, but we have not become Hobbiton in the hood, have not taken the Shire to the streets. As long as he's still in there, waiting to be called out into an adventure he can't read yet. But there's still some good in this world, Mr. Frodo, and it's worth fighting for. So I go there, like Sam, a wise man, with my simple gifts in hand of these ABCs and stories, and I place them at the feet of a child who, to me, looks like a king. Poem. Love you guys.
I loved it. Oh
Thank
my
you,
God.
man.
That was
That was-
awesome.
Man, it's the
Love
way that
you.
you deliver words so elegantly while looking like a middle school history teacher that like drives me crazy.
Yes.
That was
Come
amazing.
on, boys and girls.
Right.
I mean, he got Quaker looks, but man,
Right.
did not.
Right.
Don't
Come
spit
on.
like one, Jesus.
The Quaker.
That was beautiful.
You have totally changed my perception of Sidekick, because I used to know Sidekick as I think that was a phone by Motorola, but
Come on.
this is a whole new Sidekick here.
That's right, man. That's right.
Well done, well done.
Sidekick
Thank you.
needs a sidekick. You know how I feel about you, bro. Your shit is phenomenal, man, and I'm seeing constant growth from you, man. So I'm just glad that you're here sharing with us tonight, because I haven't had you in the space in a little while. But
Dude, it's good to be.
it's always dope hearing you. You got love in the chat. Make sure you go there and catch that. Yeah, well done, brother. Well done.
Absolutely. Don't keep it up, man. I can't wait to hear some more pieces.
That's what's up. Y'all show some love one more time for Sidekick.
Sidekick.
Yes.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
And that line about I didn't get to choose my body, but my spirit gets to choose to dance. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss on that.
And if you know Sidekick, you know he loved to dance. So yeah, that was perfect. Perfectly dressed for your persona, brother. You know. And let's keep this energy moving. Y'all please open up your hearts and your mics for the other half of the show. My phenomenal co-host, Gifted.
Come
Gifted.
on, beautiful. Let's
Let's
go.
go, Gifted.
Come on, Gifted. Come on.
Go Gifted.
Sorry. I was reading comments. Hey, everybody. Okay, I did, Mr. Brandy. Send a shout out if you watch this. Thanks for joining us for while you could. All right. Thank you. Sorry. All right. Let's go. I don't know where I want to go. All right. Okay. Y'all have been so phenomenal. Y'all have been phenomenal. All right, here we go. Issues. Lost is more than a state of mind. Lost from yourself in the abyss of the black hole, suffocating when whom they say, how they discern, or who they think you should be. They don't really want to see the fragments of our makeup, thickness of our skin, knees that bend, bounce of our back, broken umbrellas in the wind, the tears behind the fall, directional stray from the path gone wrong, swollen eyes that won't allow you to see the way, wondering, why did they leave? When will I be enough? Love should be easy. Where is the white picket fence? The road less traveled is so lonely. If only I could breathe for just one day without a care in the world, faithful to none other than me, choosing to hug the misery in the shit out of me. But I've got issues. So I wear this painted on smile and I write and write about my issues. That's issues.
I hear you. Go ahead, lady.
That's issues.
Yeah, I can dig that. I can dig that.
Thank you.
I'm still new to your game, but that is one of the more forceful pieces that I've heard from you. The other ones was a little bit more, like kind of a little bit laid back, like a little laid back. So I like that. I like that. I like that you hitting me with some different tempos and whatnot.
Thank
All I
you.
know is she's
appreciate
glowing today. She
Yeah,
just looks, your
yeah.
skin just looks beautiful. Like just glowing. Like there's an extra glow going on with you tonight.
Yeah,
I don't know what's happening.
Well,
It has not been a good day
you
at
know,
all.
when the moon and the sun get close to each other, it's about to you got to glow. Moon there, same in the same zoom, the sun and the moon got to glow.
Thank you.
If you don't get the reference, you got to buy the book.
I love it. I love that. That's awesome. And yes, Mr. M.A. Dennis, I like to say or think that I have layers. So here we go. This next piece, I never titled it, and I'm not sure why, but here it is. Another ode to Black history, Black moments. Why did I look at that? Okay, here we go. I hope that's not true. All right, here we go. How does it feel? You're not in that number. Constantly judged for the melanin in your skin. On guard every time you speak. Demonized and criminalized for outer shell. Emancipation masked with systematic desensitization of racist undertones. I mean, under sheets. I mean, no sheets off, face to face. I mean, black stabbing. I mean, backstabbing, conditioning. How does it feel? Be 6 feet under before you're recognized as a human being. Seen as more than just a hashtag through the screen, only giving you a glimpse of how it's been. How does it feel to not somehow be made to feel that it's your fault because you didn't wash your hands clean of the stains that is your skin? I just want to know how it feels to not be in that number. I want to know how it feels so I too can savor the notion before they notify my next of kin. How does it feel? Sins of a father that is now yours to correct, reparations we need to resurrect. How does it feel? Heavy. Heavy. So make it stop. Bring awareness. Step in. Call it out. Speak up. Join the fight. Raise your fist. We all need our hands up. Shouting enough is enough. Enough is enough. Better yet, all of us putting our hands around the problem until it is saying, I can't breathe. How does it feel?
Okay.
How does it feel
Okay.
to be free?
Mm.
That was deep, Gifted. Thank you so much.
Yes. The layers. Yes, the layers were layering. Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you.
A lot in that one. I wish I would have jotted more down. A little bit was happening in the chat, so I found myself caught up, showing love and giving people they send off. But definitely dope expression as always. I'm so grateful to have you um, as a partner in life as well as in artistry. Y'all show some love for Gifting one more time, please.
Gifted. Yeah.
Gifted. My voice cracked. I'm sorry. Gifted.
Come on in the room.
Our next
Come on
one,
in
Come
the
on
house.
in the
so we
room.
just left out.
Who's that next?
I gotta go, you guys. I enjoyed you, but I wanted to come through at least see my people.
All right, Miss Erica.
Well, you know we love you. If you wanted to share before you leave, let me know.
I guess I could repeat this one. I can't even. It seems like I had
Oh,
heard
no.
this before.
Come on, Coach. Don't say that.
Y'all open up your hearts and mics and show some love. Hey, Josh, crazy. For Brooklyn in the house, Miss Erica Floyd.
Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at?
This is let me just say this is Gifted's fault, this piece here, because it was another homework assignment and I can't remember. I don't think I shared this with y'all last week. For lack of a better title, this is the phase of aging. Do you recall ever hearing this too shall pass? That time heals all wounds. It will be all over in the morning, and trouble don't last always. All of those sayings amount to a common thread that this very moment is transitory. There'll be a time that I will be in someone's rear view. I will be history sooner than I can imagine. There's nothing I can do about it. It's beyond my control. So I resolve myself to tolerance because women have done this for centuries. I'm concerned about losing memory, the use of my brain and mobility. I'm concerned that I'll never lay my eyes on my grandchildren or that my lineage may not go beyond the children that I have birthed. I'm concerned about losing what appeal I imagine that I still have. I'm helpless to the thinning of my hair, strands failing to replicate as fast as they leave, and the texture of silver claiming victory over more youthful strands, proving strength in its wisdom, even though it is brittle in texture, but glorious in its conquering, showing signs that it is closer to greeting the Creator as it covers more territory. No control over skin that has decided that it's ready for retirement. No longer concerned about its lack of collagen, their efforts in acquiring it, like a pension of sorts, was unsuccessful. It bides its time like it's on a fixed income, barely making it. So it just hangs out like it's on a porch swing, sipping corn liquor or lemonade, peering at a view of moles, age spots, and unwanted hair sprouting like weeds in lieu of a field of dreams, more like night terrors, only because you can't awaken from it. Pulling and plucking from the roots is the reality. So it begins to be about a clear conscience at this point, concentrating more so on things that matter. I don't have control of how people see me. I only have control of what I choose to do with the life I have left. As strongly as I dislike this aging process, I can appreciate the wisdom in the living. Hindsight is bittersweet. A shame that some lessons couldn't have been learned earlier. All I can do is be grateful that I am still waking up. It gives me the assurance of another chance. But most importantly, I have learned to focus on not having any regrets. I must live each day with purpose so that my living isn't in vain.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I wish the Clark sisters was here right now.
And I'll keep it to that one piece.
Yes,
Thank you
I
guys.
love it. Yes, yes, yes.
Brooklyn.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah,
it.
it's all Gifted's
Yes.
fault.
Yeah. Oh,
14 of them. Amazing.
thank you for giving us a bit of you before you left. That was definitely on point. And please, before you leave, make sure you visit the chat and receive the love that's waiting for you in there. Always great
Thank
having
you
you.
guys.
Sid. Um,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah,
Have a good evening.
yeah, you have a beautiful.
Are you taking more students, Gifted? Is this class open, or what's going on? Because
I plan on expanding the class yes, later in the summer.
put me
Yes.
on the waiting list, whatever the list is.
Absolutely.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Because if that's
Absolutely.
if that's the way you exercising people's pens, I need to get in there.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Erica. Beautiful share.
Thank you for pushing me. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. And again, we appreciate you tonight, and you have a beautiful rest of your evening.
Thank you.
Y'all show us some love one more time, please. And while y'all doing that,
Yeah.
please open up your hearts and your mics, and let's welcome Miss Mary Ann Peterson.
Let's go,
Marianne. Go,
Marianne.
Marianne.
Peterson.
Hello. This one is a poem I wrote just yesterday, and this one is called "There Was a Fire." It's based on something that happened here at the mobile home park this past weekend. There was a fire this past weekend in the mobile home park where we live. My son got scared. He saw the fire. It was not on our street. It was on a different street. Nobody was home at the time. People who lived there lost everything in the fire. I hope they will be all right. That's it for that one. And then this will be a song that I'm gonna sing. This one is called "Love Is on Our Side." I know you love me, I love you too. I love you so much that I could never let you go. We've been through so much together. Love is with us, love is on our side. Love is beautiful, yeah. Love is eternal, love feels so good. Love is so exciting, love makes the world go round. Our love will last forever. Our love is trustworthy. Our love is so special. It will last forever. Love is with us, love is on our side. Love is beautiful, yeah. Love is eternal, love feels so good. Love is with us, love is on our side. Love is beautiful, yeah. Love is eternal, love feels so good. This was that song. Now let me see if I can find another song in here. This one is based on what some women will go through when they have feelings for more than one person. This one is called Stuck in the Middle. What's a woman to do when she's stuck in the middle, stuck in the middle, stuck in the middle of two? When she loves more than one, what can she do to pick up the two? Knows she can only love one in that special way. I know a girl who needs to make a decision between two men. She doesn't know how to choose the one he wants to stay with for the rest of her life. She's stuck in the middle of the two, doesn't know what to do to choose. What's a woman to do when she's stuck in the middle, stuck in the middle, stuck in the middle of two? When she loves more than one, what can she do to pick up the two? No, she can only love one in that special way. She'll know she has to choose soon. Can't have both, only one. What's a woman to do when she's stuck in the middle, stuck in the middle, stuck in the middle of two? When she loves more than one, what can she do to pick up the two? No, she can only love one in that special way. That's it for that one.
All right, Marianne, I don't know if I was ready for that second one. I mean, for that
Right.
last one. It's stuck in the
Yeah.
middle. You got me with that one right there. Y'all show some love for Marianne Peterson, please.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I love it. And
Thanks.
continuing to lift up your neighbors and your son. I hope he's doing okay
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, he seems to be doing fine now.
Okay, great. All right. Thank you so much for sharing this evening, Marianne. Always a
You're
pleasure.
welcome.
Thank you, Gifted. That was perfect thing to say. If there is such a thing, that was it. Yeah, we gotta make sure that we continue to lift each other up. You know, it's hard to lose everything in a fire. Uh, been there before in life. It's a frightening place to be, and especially for a kid to see. You know, so yeah. Y'all show her some love one more time, please.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's what's up. And while y'all got your hearts and your mics open, let's welcome Escape Artist.
That's not homophobic.
Yeah. Escape artist.
Let's go.
Thank you. I shared this one last week, but I'm really close to finishing it. So I'm still workshopping it. So this is what I'm on. It's not finished, but it's close. So it's exactly what happened. Anyways, here we go. There are some nights the cards retreat.
Escape,
Oh yeah.
you talking to us or we can't hear you?
Yeah. Oh, you can hear me. Oh, okay, hold on.
It was really low. I thought for a minute, I thought you might have been talking to your spouse, and then it sounded like you was reaching out to us. So
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
it's
No.
it's really low right now.
Hey, it's real low.
Okay, let me see if I disconnect my.
Okay,
That
can you
sounds.
hear me?
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Soon as you did, so I've heard you moving. I could hear everything. Perfect.
Technology, supposed to make
Right.
it life easier, does it?
So true.
Okay, so I read this one last week. I'm still workshopping it. I'm really close to being done, so here we go. There are some nights it's hard to sleep. The cage dog that is my creativity won't stop barking up my tree, yelping for freedom at 3 o'clock in the morning. No matter how many cans I throw out the window, that junkyard dog guarding a land full of dreams won't leave me be like a bitch in heat, gnawing at my ankles for attention. But the laundry holds a pillow. But the laundry holds a pillow. Oh, sorry, hold on. Okay. The laundry holds a pillow over my head, trying to suffocate whatever desire I have left, and the dishes overflow until everything is covered. The floors need to be swept and mopped. The mouths need to be fed. Grief is a rock in the back of my throat, something my body just won't swallow. And by this time, my creativity is left howling at the moon in my soul, reminding me that I have a calling, that I don't have hands free to answer any calls or open any doors, because the laundry makes mountains of mundane matters. The dishes turn to rivers of scraps and silverware, holding hostage the air I desperately need. The floors are covered in dirt and grime. The mouths need to be fed. Grief is a brick in my stomach, something my body refuses to digest, and by nightfall, the howling becomes tinnitus. A pack of wild dogs barking in a frenzy, trying to find its way out the pen. The pound is no place to house a pack of wolves, like the body is no place to store a gift. And it's a struggle trying to find the acres in these hands for space to run or a place to fly where ideas won't go just to die. I know the world needs what I keep inside. The longer I cage these dreams, the more they sound like a marching band of what I should be, constantly bringing my ears to death. And all I want to do is make it stop. Whew, thanks. I'm still working with them. Thanks.
Did you say the pen is no place to house a pack of wolves?
The pound is no place to house a pack of wolves, like the body is no place to store a gift.
Okay. I wanted to reiterate that because I kind of got lost in it, but that was definitely a dope bar.
Thank you.
Bars. Call her escape bars. That didn't work. Don't call her that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You
Are you
just doing
are
one
you sharing
tonight?
another one?
Another one?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just doing one. I'm sorry.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Thank you so much for sharing that. I see the work in that. I see that coming together really nicely.
And I think it's dope that you working it out here with us.
Yeah, I do too.
So yeah, keep doing your thing. We so appreciate you. And we look forward to hearing that in a point that it's acceptable to you.
Before I go, like one quick plug, I think I'm going to have a feature on Open Minds on March 7th. Open Minds, Open Mic.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think on Albie JC's Poetry Club, the third Saturday in March. But I will get you guys the details once I know for sure. But
Please do, and make sure you hit me or hit us in our DMs, or because sometimes we don't. I know IG has weird algorithms, and I don't always see the flyers, or I don't know. So yeah, hit me in my DM. I want to be there.
thank you again.
Tomorrow you can write it. That's funny.
Okay, awesome. Are there any more hands?
I didn't
that
have
were-
anyone else in the queue, but
I see DFT, she hit me through the Instagram. She's been trying to get in. Do you see her?
no, she hasn't come in as of yet. Sorry.
Okay, she may have the wrong thing. Let me see if I can send her the correct link.
Oh,
She may be trying to get in from an old link or something. But she's been hitting me for a minute, when I just noticed it. Um, is there anyone else in the room that would like to share tonight, before we start closing out? Oh, M.A. Dennis was serious. I thought he was joking when he said he don't know where his children are. I just noticed that he's gone. Um, and we have no one else. No one else wants to share tonight. Okay, since it's still early, I'll give her a moment to come in. Do you see her trying to come in now, love?
one moment. I'll check. I do not. Thank you.
No, you don't see her?
No.
Just sent her the link. Don't know what's happening there. And nobody else wants to share, right? There's one last call.
Echo.
All right. I was trying to wait, give her a minute to come in. Let me see if I can do a piece. And if she doesn't come in after this piece, then we'll just close out.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. There she is. And I won't have to do a piece. Okay, DFT, are you ready, love?
I can be. I didn't know that I was on deck
I
right
was
now, but yeah, sure.
I
Can
was
you hear me?
stalling. Oh, yes, I can hear you. I was actually stalling for you because we're about to close out. So yeah,
You know, I can wait till
I
next week.
didn't
It's
see your
okay.
message. I didn't see your message, so I apologize.
No,
But
it's okay.
yeah, well, let me bring you
Let's
up.
see.
Y'all, please open up your hearts and your mics and just welcome dope female trainer.
Let's go.
Okay, this
Let's
piece is
go.
called. Okay, give me a moment. I wrote a new piece called "Love Like You've Never Been Hurt." No, this piece is called "Bill," and this is a new piece. This goes. She said that for the past few years, the only male who'd ever come into her house was named Bill, and she had to pay to keep him turned on. And even then, he flickered, moody and unpredictable, going out when she needed him the most. Bill was the only male who never left dishes in the sink, never put his feet on the couch, never whispered sweet nothings just to leave her empty. So she controlled him with a check, kept him on schedule. He never ghosted, never lied, never forgot to call, but Lord, wasn't it a shame that the only warmth she could count on was from wires in the wall? She laughed about this sometimes. told herself it wasn't that bad. At least Bill was consistent. At least he didn't come with baggage, empty promises, or a wandering eye. But late at night, when the house was too quiet for the glow of his presence, wasn't enough to fill the space beside her, she sat in a worn-out chair by the window, staring in the dark, wondering, was there a male out there who wouldn't need a payment to stay? One who'd want more than just the room, but a space in her soul that had gone cold. Some nights, she talked to Bill like he was real. You ain't much, but at least you ain't never left me in the dark, unless I couldn't afford you. She chuckled at her own jokes, but the weight of it settled deep in her chest. She sipped her tea, let the warmth press against her palms, but it didn't reach her heart. The street lights flickered. Couples passed by with hands entwined, laughter spilling in the night like music she wasn't invited to dance to. She used to believe in love, used to let herself dream of a male who stayed, one who wouldn't need reminders, threats, or overdue notices. But reality had a way of dimming dreams. And in these days, she only believed in what she can control. So she sighed, pulled her robe tighter. She leaned back, listening to the steady hums of the only male who had never left her cold. And she'll continue to pay Bill because loneliness in the dark was worse than the cost of keeping the lights on. So Bill was a male who kept her warm, but then the actual man who could. Rest in peace.
I love it. I love that play on words. I love the semantics of it. That's a great piece. I love it.
I appreciate it. It was a rush job, but I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, but it was well constructed. It definitely had a lot of bars and double entendres in there. Um, it's a great write. It's a great write.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We going to share another one?
Sure. This is my mantra. It's called The Other Side of Darkness. Well, I just had 3 cousins to pass, 9 months old, 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. They died in a house fire. I was going to share that, but I'll wait on that one because it's still kind of tender to me. So this piece again is called The Other Side of Darkness, and this is my mantra. It goes, dear God, please help me. You see, because I've often wondered what's on the other side of darkness. Is it an eternal ending, or could it be that it's a beautiful beginning that we've been too blind to see? And I wonder if silence sacrifices and screams for the sake, not sabotaging, what society has deemed as sanity. And I wonder if death dances to the dichotomy of defeated darkness, designed by the drums that beat to the beat of beatings, roaming aimlessly like the depths of the night. Or maybe, just maybe, soft echoes knocking on the doors of dreams not yet spoken. See, because I flirted on both sides of the edges where light fades into shadows and certainty crumble. Crumble like the ancient stones out of the weight of time. And the only truth is the unknown. And after a while, I learned the difference between holding a hand and chaining a soul. And I began to understand that love don't mean leaning in. Company don't always mean security. And through my experiences of darkness, I learned that weeping may endure for a night, but joy gonna come in the morning. And I've learned to sprinkle a little goodness on the words that spewed from my mouth because I just might have to chew them. And to speak life into the air because I just might be listening. And as the challenges made themselves known, you see, I've decided to accept my defeat with my head up and my eyes towards the sky with the grace of a woman and not the grief of a child. And I've learned to build my own roads with a humbled heart and a determined spirit as I glorify the opportunities of today, because the foundations of tomorrow were too uncertain for plans and futures. You see, futures have a way of falling down in mid-flight, and after a while, I learned that even sunshine burns if you get too much. So I decided to plant my own garden and decorate my own soul instead of waiting for somebody to bring me flowers. With each day, my God, each day I choose change. You see, I choose me. I choose to embrace my own elegance and submit my own strength and worship my own will and guard my own grace. Create my own covenant, build my own bridges, and never ever forget to love my own self. Seek calmness in the midst of my own chaos. I count my own abilities. So yeah, I often ask myself, I say, God, what's on the other side of darkness? And I discovered that it was not the end, but a beginning. You see, it was a new chapter that I wrote with my own hands. It was the strength that I found when all of the lights were gone. It was the clarity that I felt. Tracy, I know. You see, I'm the answer to the question that I once feared. I'm the one that stood up and stepped through. You see, I'm the one that God washed completely clean and made brand new. I'm the one that God put back together. But all y'all who said I was through, I asked God, I said, God, it's on the other side of darkness. God said, baby, I thought you knew it was you.
Wow. Ah, I've heard that piece before, but it's just gripping each time I hear it, each time, and the way you deliver it. Thank you. Thank you so much. The delivery is all that.
Definitely, you definitely felt that one. I think maybe more so tonight, because of your loss. Um, I know how it feels to lose loved ones in a fire. I had some younger cousins that um, suffered those same, um, you know, that same pain. So my deepest condolences to you and your family. I know that can't be easy to deal with, especially when they're that young. Um,
I appreciate it.
yeah,
Thank you.
I
Sending
know that we
prayers for
love
your
you,
family.
and if you need to reach out to anybody, do so, and know that you'll be embraced with no judgment. Um,
I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
yeah,
And I appreciate you all for holding the space for me. Waiting for me to come in because I was like, I can't get through. I'm
I
trying to
was
get in.
trying
So
because
Yeah.
I seen you hit
around
my
9,
hit
like
my
9:15. Yeah.
Instagram, and I know
Yeah.
we always miss you at night in the evening.
Yeah.
So tonight I was like, let me make sure I get her in here.
I appreciate it so much. I want to leave y'all with a acronym if I can.
Yes.
One of the babies' name is Jakari. Jhaacari. His name is Jakari. Jhaacari. Jesus heard an angel crying and rescued it. Jakari. Jhaacaraci. Jesus heard an angel crying and rescued it. So that was an acronym that I left for the baby. One of the babies.
One love. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow, Jakari.
Yeah, that was so perfect.
Blessings, Jakari.
That was so perfect. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Well, can't wait till you put that book together. That book is
It's already
shackles.
together.
Oh,
It's already together. It's finished. It's been finished.
All right.
It's a live book. It's a live book, so it never stopped growing. So once you have the link and I continue to put words in, the book grows. It'll grow with you.
Oh, okay. That's amazing. I didn't
It's a
realize
live
that
book.
you did
It's a
that.
live. It's a live book. And it's a live book. Yeah,
That's
Beautiful,
nice. It's
beautiful.
beautiful.
Hmm.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I thank you all
It's really
again so
beautiful.
much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you. I'm
Oh,
glad you was able
you're
to make it
welcome.
tonight.
Likewise, I appreciate you for being patient with me, Mr. Witt and Miss Gifted. Thank you.
Yeah, we got you. We got you. And I think it was perfect because you never know how expression um allows us to get free. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we
Absolutely.
are held captive by our emotions, and just having someone to talk to or an outlet
Absolutely.
of expression allows you to take deep breaths again. So glad we could be here for you, um, and we'll continue to do so. Uh,
Thank you again. Appreciate it.
Everybody,
Amen.
please unmute yourselves and show us some love.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Y'all have a great night. I greatly appreciate y'all for being patient and sticking around for this late individual. I'm always late for stuff. That's all right.
We got you. We
Thank
got
you. We
you.
got
All
you.
right.
Yeah.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, good
All
night.
right.
Brother.
Good night. Nemo, check your messages. Nemo. Oh, did Nemo? Oh, okay. All right.
I want to
We
thank
ready?
Looking.
everyone for coming. I'm sorry.
I think it was Nemo.
Go
Nemo?
ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying I'm getting to the message.
Oh,
I'm
awesome.
looking now.
Thank you. I had one of Nemo's lines just since it's out the box, I guess. And it was just bugging me. I'm like, what is that line? And so I asked him to tell me what the line was.
It's Talon, like an eagle's.
I was right. Oh,
Yeah.
yep. I said talent. The talents. That's what I thought. When I think about and was listening to what you were saying, because it sounded like talent. But when I was listening to the words before, I'm like, no, that's got to be like eagle's talons, like got his talons in you. Okay, sorry. Thank you.
Absolutely. You're welcome.
So I interpret that correctly. So thank you.
So, yeah, it's important that we continue to point to each other, especially when it's something that grabs us. Yeah,
Yeah.
always communicating. I love that. I love that. That's one of the biggest attributes that we have here in this particular live that I truly appreciate is that we pour into each other with specifics and acknowledgement.
Yeah. I know it helps me quite a bit. And then so I like to give that back to people. And that's why I'm adamant about getting some lines in there for everyone because you want to know that your words are sparking and evoking some type of emotion or thought or inspiring others. So it's important.
Indeed.
Gifted. I think how much you pour into the community and into the poets around you is just incredible. Always inspiring.
Thank you, darling. Thank you.
That's what's up. Thank you for that.
It's storming here.
It's all,
It's storming hard.
storming. Oh,
Yeah.
well,
All right, close us out.
they said when
Coach.
it's storming, to stay away from the windows.
That's what I heard, so we need to hurry up.
Okay, with that being said, everyone, if you could either unmute or come on screen, I just want to thank you all for being here tonight, showing your love and support for the space, as well as for each other. Again, something I've learned from my big brother, Coach John Smalls, is when you don't hear from someone, is when they may need you the most. So if you're used to seeing someone and something takes away from this, it's normally not by accident. So please check in on each other. and make sure that we're
Yeah.
keeping each other safe, lifted, and inspired to be expressive. With that being said, thank you all for this beautiful evening. I love y'all, and I look forward to sharing space with you all again. Peace
Thank
and
you.
blessings.
Thank you.
Thank
Peace
you,
and
Wits. Thank you,
blessings.
Gifted. Thank you,
Love
everybody.
you. Love you guys. Love you all. Nadia, hope all is well. Sending love and hugs. Escape, thank you. Okay, she got out before I got it out. Darkman Blues. Darkman Blues, thank you for your vibe. Starting us off. Coach, I'm sending you a big old hug. And Sidekick, you did your thing tonight. You lit it up.
Love you guys. Good night, man. Thank y'all for the night.
Man, love you back, family.
Love you right back. Nemo, thank you as always for everything.
Absolutely. Thank you. Good night.
Have a good night, everyone.
I'm mad I missed Nemo and Sidekick, and I'm going home now. Bye.
Oh, you gotta catch both of their replay. And they was back to back. I was like, oh, I
Right.
don't want to go after them, but I didn't want to say that out loud. But in my head, I was like,
Oh,
own
God.
it. I can't, but I did.
You were great.
They
You
were
were
so
great.
fire though.
Yeah.
Definitely got to catch them. Coach, did you hear I'm sending you a big old hug?
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't get mute away fast enough, but thank you so much. It has been a week, but I will say this, and I'm gonna let y'all go. It's been a long 2 weeks, really, literally.
Yeah.
Right.
And in those 2 weeks, I've been working my butt off, moving in some directions for moving with this project, but moving for the whole poetry community. And so
Amen.
if y'all ever believed in Coach, now's the time to just, pray that I continue with the strength and just get ready for these doors that I'm kicking open. And that's all I gotta say.
Amen.
The spearhead.
Amen.
Indeed.
Indeed. All right.
All right, family.
Well, we
Love
thank you
y'all.
guys. Have a great night.
That's right.
One and
Support
all.
the Black Charlotte Project. Find it, download it, tell your friends about it.
Tell your friend to tell a friend.
It's an incredible collection.
It's on Tidal. I'm sorry, Nemo.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying it's on Tidal too.
All right.
On Tidal too. So, all right, I'm out. Bye. I'm out. I love y'all.
All right.
All right, family.
Love
Good
you
night,
guys.
everyone.
Take care. Good night, everyone.
Night, y'all.
Good night. Good night, Darkman Blues and Nadia. Have a great night, everyone.